Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to take a walk around my yard and look at the different trees. I'm going to show you the parts of the tree and I'm going to show you some surprises. So right here in my front yard, I have a tree that has flowers on it, or it's starting to have flowers on it. So I'm going to turn the phone around so you can see. See the pink flowers coming out? Once the pink flowers fade and fall off, then there'll be bright green leaves on this tree. This tree has several parts. It has the trunk, which is at the bottom, the branches, and you can't see them, but in the ground, there's roots. I have two of these trees in my yard. I have a very tall tree over here that doesn't have any leaves on it yet, but I'm going to turn it around so you can see. That tree goes way up into the sky. And right now, it's just starting to get some buds on it. Parts of it are dead, and we have to pick up the sticks out of the yard every once in a while, like right here. See this? Fell off the tree last night. We just make a pile of them. If I walk over to this part of my yard, sorry, it's very, very bright and sunny out today. Very bright and sunny. We're going to go to my backyard, and I have some evergreen trees or pine trees. And these trees continue to stay green all year long. They're very tall. Let me turn my phone around so you can see. See how high it goes up? There's quite a few of these trees in my yard. And we're going to get closer and we're going to take a look. And they have pine needles. Look. Little pine needles. They don't have leaves. They have pine needles. And these trees have long, skinny pine cones. What color is this pine cone, boys and girls? It's brown. Good job. And what color are the pine needles? Green. You're right. Would you like to count the pine trees in my backyard? Here we go. We're going to count them. 1, 2, 3. I told you there's a lot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And did you notice on a couple of those trees, there's this ivy that's growing? This is not part of the tree. This grows out of the ground, and it grows all the way up the tree. I also have a lot of leaves in my backyard from my neighbor's trees. But right now, these leaves are all brown. There's some green ones, but they're mostly all brown. And I need to rake them up. If we walk around this side of my yard, I have 2 more pine trees. These are different kinds of pine trees. They have different pine cones, and they have different pine needles. These pine cones, these are broken, are a little smaller. And the pine needles, let's go over here and look. These pine needles are longer. Can you see that? You see those little itty bitty things there in the middle? They're baby pine cones. There's some bigger pine cones on the branches too. And this is a very, very big tree in my yard. I'm going to turn it around so you can see. Sorry for the sunshine. It goes all the way up to the top. And I have 1 more of these flowering trees in my front yard with the pink flowers. Over here in the middle, I had a tree that died, so we had to cut it down. And at the bottom of that tree is the trunk or the stump. And look at this. You can see where we cut it. You can see the bark coming off of it. See how it grows into the ground? It's got some new stuff coming out of it. I think that's just a bush. But I just want to take you on a tour of my yard and show you the different kinds of trees in my yard. So I have some flowering trees, some trees with some regular leaves, and 2 different kinds of pine trees. I hope you had fun taking a tour of my yard. Bye.